What if I told you that one of the most important groups shaping the future of Asian pop didn't come from Korea, didn't debut under a global label, and didn't follow the traditional idol playbook? Instead, they came from the Philippines. They trained in near obscurity, they faced mockery before recognition, and they chose independence when the industry said it was impossible. This is not just the story of SB19. This is the story of how 5 artists challenged an entire system and won. 1. Before the spotlight. Before the world knew the name SB19, these 5 young men were just dreamers navigating a harsh reality. Josh, Pablo, Stel, Ken, and Justin came from different backgrounds, but shared the same uncertainty. Talent alone wasn't enough. In a country where the idol system wasn't fully established, the idea of forming a global caliber boy group felt unrealistic. They trained under a Korean system adapted to Philippine conditions, long hours, no guaranteed success, minimal exposure. Unlike many idol trainees backed by massive corporations, SB19 trained with limited resources and little public attention. There were moments when quitting felt easier than continuing, but this struggle became their foundation. Because SB19 didn't just learn choreography and vocals, they learned discipline, resilience, and self-belief, and that would later separate them from the rest. The viral moment that changed everything. SB19's breakthrough didn't come from a polished debut showcase or expensive promotions. It came from a viral video. A simple dance practice clip of Go Up began circulating online. Not because it was pushed by algorithms, but because people were genuinely shocked. How are they this good? Why do they look like a top-tier K-pop group, but they're Filipino? That single moment changed the trajectory of their careers. But viral fame is fragile. Many artists go viral once and disappear. SB19 didn't. Instead of chasing trends, they focused on craft. Instead of rushing releases, they refined their sound. Instead of relying on hype, they built trust with their audience. This wasn't luck. It was preparation meeting opportunity. SB19 is not a copy, they are a statement. One of the biggest misconceptions about SB19 is that they're trying to be K-pop. The truth? They're doing something far more radical. SB19 uses the idol framework as a tool, not an identity. Their music pulls from hip-hop, EDM, ballads, tribal rhythms, and Filipino musical influences. Their lyrics often reflect struggle, identity, perseverance, and national pride. Songs like Go Up, What, Bazinga, and Gento aren't just performances, they're declarations. SB19 doesn't dilute their culture to appeal globally, they export it. And that matters, because for decades global pop culture has flowed in one direction. SB19 helped prove that Asian pop doesn't need to come from one country to matter. 4. The risky decision that defined them. At the peak of their momentum, SB19 made a move that shocked many fans and industry insiders. They chose independence. Leaving the traditional label system is risky, especially for an idol group. It means handling your own production, promotions, finances, and creative direction. But SB19 wanted ownership. Ownership of their music, ownership of their image, ownership of their future. They formed One Zed Entertainment, an artist-led company, a rare move in the Asian idol space. This decision wasn't just brave, it was strategic, because SB19 understood something crucial. Longevity doesn't come from control by others. It comes from self-determination. That single move transformed them from performers into industry players. 5. talent with purpose. What truly sets SB19 apart isn't just their technical skill, it's intentionality. Each member brings a distinct strength. Pablo, the architect, lyricist, composer, leader. His writing carries emotional weight and social awareness. Josh, grounded, disciplined, and sharp, a stabilizing force with undeniable stage presence. Stell, vocal power with emotional precision, the bridge between technical excellence and raw feeling. Ken, Philip, experimental, fearless, and genre-defying. He pushes boundaries others hesitate to cross. Justin, thoughtful, visually driven, and deeply connected to fans, the emotional glue of the group. Together, they don't compete, they complement. SB19 feels less like a manufactured group and more like a creative collective with shared values, and audiences can sense that authenticity. 6. 18. The fandom that moves like a force. You cannot talk about SB19 without talking about 18. This isn't just a fandom, it's an organized global movement. 18 doesn't wait for validation from Western media. They stream with purpose. They promote strategically. They defend intelligently. From chart achievements to international voting campaigns, 18 operates with the precision of a marketing team, but the passion of true believers. This symbiotic relationship is rare. SB19 respects their fans. Their fans elevate them. That mutual respect is why the group continues to grow, even without mainstream Western industry backing. 7. Beyond Kpop, the rise of a Pan-Asian future. SB19's impact goes far beyond the Philippines. They represent a future where Asian pop is multi-centered, not dominated by a single industry. Their success has opened doors for Ppop visibility, Southeast Asian representation, artist-led business models, cultural confidence. They've proven that global success doesn't require abandoning identity. In fact, identity might be the advantage. 8. Why SB19 is built to last. Trends fade. Algorithms change. Hype moves on. But SB19 is built on skill, discipline, vision, ownership, community. They didn't chase the industry, they studied it. Then they rewrote the rules. That's why SB19 doesn't feel like a moment. They feel like a movement. SB19 is not just a boy group. They are proof that talent without privilege can still win, that culture doesn't need permission to go global, and that the future of Asian pop is bigger than any single system. If you're watching this and you still think SB19 is just another group, you haven't been paying attention. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to Starwave to enjoy more deep dives.